I really said, but now I'm fine confidently. I'm not yet. Good morning, welcome to another work week in the life. My name is Anna. This is my outfit of the day today. I kind of did a little colors. Felt like it'd been a while since I've done the colors, and so threw this on. I'm getting all of my food together right now. I honestly need to be leaving right now. I have 12 more ounces of coffee to make in my Keurig, and then we will be on our way. But I just wanted to say welcome, thank you for joining the video, and I'm excited for a week with you. Had a fun little outing after work to go pick up these like little chocolate cups that I'm making an Instagram reel for. So we went to Sprouts and the traffic was crazy, so it took us a while to get home as well, but I just made them and baked them, and we'll be posting that I believe on Instagram and on TikTok, which is kind of exciting. But it's more cookies than I need, so I think I'll take it in to my coworkers later this week. I'll let Zach take claim to what he would like. He likes all his desserts. It's like baked desserts frozen, so I'll let him take what he wants and freeze them, and then I'll take the rest to my coworkers. But today was a good Monday at work. Honestly, probably one of the best Mondays I've had so far. Just in that there was no like big surprises. It kind of was just like a continuation of last week, but in a fine way. I feel like sometimes you come in on Monday and it's just like, I don't know, everything's changed or there's like something big waiting for me, and that was not the case today. So that was good. Pretty much everything that I had planned in the day, like I had my peer group, my group supervision that was planned for today, and then like we have a little huddle for social work that's planned in a day. Both of those got canceled, so kind of just freed me up, and I gotta walk around and hang out with some kids and hang out with some families, which was quite nice. Today is gonna be my rest day from the gym, I believe, and so, I mean, it honestly is not early. It's 6:33, so I still have some time, but I'm gonna shower, get into comfy clothes, and watch Criminal Minds and play Candy Crush. I used to read for fun, and now I watch Criminal Minds and play Candy Crush for fun, and nothing sounds more interesting to me than that. I thought that it could be so fun to do a little night routine, morning routine voiceover. So hello, here I am. I started by putting on my little wrist sleeves that protect water from getting like down your elbows and onto your shirt whenever you're washing your face, because I get water all over the place. I'm still undecided on these wrist sleeves because while they are helpful in the moment, they also just like stay wet all of the time. So I think maybe I just need to throw them in the laundry more often. This is my makeup remover. I'm definitely not using it how you're supposed to. I literally just like splashed it all over my face and then got my makeup off, but it's the Lancome Paris Bifacile double action eye makeup remover, and it does remove the makeup, so like I will give it that. It probably, you're supposed to use like one of the little pads or something and not do what I'm doing, but I mean, it works. It creates more effort that I have to undergo, but it works, so we will just continue. And then at nights, I use my Ursa Major Fantastic Face Wash. I really like this one. It's just like a neutral face wash. It doesn't do anything other than just cleanse your face. So I've heard from the people that I've asked and like my esthetician and things that it's good to use active ingredients for sometimes, but not necessarily every time. So this is kind of my just like neutral. It's a good face wash, but it's not doing anything extra for my skin, just to not like overdo it. And I do really like it. I'm kind of bad, I'm realizing, in this filming of actually showing you the product, so I apologize for that, but I use the same stuff for like a year, and so you've probably seen it before, even if not now. I'm really scrubbing. I'm really lathering, and then I'm drying off, I suppose. I know I probably shouldn't use my bath towel to dry my face because that could be kind of counterproductive. Like I should probably use just like a clean fresh towel, but sorry. Next, I'm using the Pixi Clarity Tonic, which is just like this clarifying toner with salicylic acid and also probiotics. I don't know what probiotics do for your face, but I know salicylic acid is supposed to be good. And then tonight was an exfoliating night, so I'm using the Vichy Normaderm BHA exfoliating serum. I probably exfoliate, I would say 1 to 2 times a week, maybe like every 3 or 4 days, I would say I exfoliate. I got all of my little products that are sitting next to me right now as we do this voiceover. I definitely don't just like know the names off the top of my head, but I am reading the names off the top of my head. This moisturizer we will not discuss because I do not like it at all, but I used it until I get new moisturizer later in this video. It was like sent to me for a review and I reviewed it honestly, and they're probably never going to send me anything again. But then my little spot treatment that I'm using is the Vichy Normaderm SOS Acne Rescue Spot Corrector, and it 100% is like, it smells like eggs because it is sulfate and it is 10% sulfur maximum strength, but I do think it's good. And then we move on to hair. I always put my hair up in these like high buns whenever I shower, which is why my hair is always doing that. And right now I'm realizing that I have no idea where my brush is, and so gotta go find the brush. Brush secured, here we are. I do want to get my hair cut because I feel like it's getting ridiculously long. It grows pretty fast, which I am thankful for, but also just kind of can get out of hand sometimes. But I feel like it also makes me feel like my young self. But it's getting to the point where I actually like genuinely have to braid it before going to bed, or else I wake up and like my hair's wrapped around my neck and I'm all tangled up in it, and it feels like a safety hazard. So I braid that. And then this is my little chapstick, my little lip gloss that I have had for an absurd number of years. It's from Victoria's Secret, but I love it and it's lasted all these years, so why would I change now? And we are headed off to sleep. Oh, hello. Hello. I did some sleep and now I'm back, and not convinced I'm awake yet in this video, but I am trying, and that is what matters. The amount of staring off into space with no thoughts behind the eyes that you are about to see is kind of absurd, but my morning routine has really been starting, I would even go to say around 6:40 lately. I have been sleeping in, but look at that yawn. Like, what is this sleeping in getting me? I don't know. I really don't know. We could talk about sleep at a later date, but taking my retainer out, or my retainer every night because I don't want my teeth to move. They have enough wrong with them that they can be as straight as they can be, preferably too. I love the feeling of washing my face in the morning. I feel like it resets me, gets me going for the day. This is my Vichy Normaderm Phyto Action Daily Deep Cleansing Gel, and it's the cleanser that also has salicylic acid acne treatment in it with like a couple other things, and I do really like it, but I've just heard that it would be too much of my skin to use it both morning and night, which is why we do the 2 different ones. But I'm really scrub-a-dubbing and really lathering this one on as well, apparently. Drying my face on that same towel in the same spot that I dried it last night. Oops. And hello, Zach. Good morning, Zach. Everyone say hi and good morning to Zach. Thank you. Oh, look, I got lonely. Had to go hang out and yap a little bit. Here I came back. Don't worry, I did not forget about you. Next will come the moisturizer. And this one, I'm still using that moisturizer that I don't like, so we will not talk about it, but later in this video I get moisturizer that I actually like. And then I'm putting on my SPF, which I'm just using the Neutrogena Sport Face Oil-Free Sunscreen 70% SPF. Honestly, it says oil-free, but it does leave me quite oily. You win some, you lose some. I try to be good about SPF. If I don't do anything else in a day, at least I'm doing SPF. And then this is the loose powder that I put on my face whenever I'm really feeling it, especially because the sunscreen makes me oily, that I feel like putting on the sunscreen and then putting on this powder kind of like sets it. I don't know if that's a fair word to use, but I'm about out of this powder, and I've used it for like 3 years, so it lasted for a long time, but it's just the air spun loose powder. They've existed since like the 1950s. I'm really working on getting the powder out of there, but I am unfortunately going to need to purchase a new one. Or fortunately, I mean, it lasted a long time. Hey, Zach again. Hello. My AirPod fell out of my ear. Does anyone else, does that happen to? Like, I smiled and it fell out of my ear. Here we are continuing to powder the face. I don't know what I'm adding to it right now. Like, it seems like it would be done. I don't know. But this morning, I guess I was really going to look good for work. Sometimes I just walk on in there makeup free, looking a mess. Sometimes I walk in there having put on makeup looking a mess. But I'm using the Colfi concealer, blending that all in. Next, I'm using, I forget what brand this is, but it's like Tattoo Studio for eyebrows. And I got it because I like brow mascara, but I had a clear brow mascara and I felt like maybe I needed a little fill-in action too. But this, like, it is too dark and it applies way too much, and if you get it on your skin, it won't come off your skin, so you have to be so super careful with it. So I would not necessarily recommend it, to be entirely frank with you. But it's what I have now. I don't know if you picked up on this. If I have it, I'm going to use it, even if I don't love it. It's either a good trade or a bad trade, I don't know. But then L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, the OG. Love this mascara. It's what I'm using here. I feel like I just put on lots of layers of it. And honestly, I do usually get quite a few compliments on my eyelashes, which I feel very flattered by. And it really is not me. It really is this mascara that... Oh, a gnat. That was rude of that gnat. If you live in the South or outside of the South, like, are gnats a problem for you too? Because they've been a problem everywhere we've lived. And we are so clean. We have so many little traps for them. And they still, like, why is it in the bathroom? There's nothing for you to eat there. My daily jewelry is from Ana Luisa. So I'm just putting on a little necklace that I have from them. I always have my little earring huggies in. And what is that? Oh, that's my little lip gloss. It's peppermint flavored. It's very yummy. Had to get the lip gloss off of my hands. And then, oh, Zach's back. Hello, sir. Anyways, thank you for joining for this night routine into morning routine. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's get on with the rest of the week. I am absolutely melting. I feel like no system is a go right now. All systems are broken. I like need to cool off. I need water. I need food. I need a little nap. I'm gonna go work out eventually once those things are taken care of. But I rode on the little shuttle that I sometimes have to take to get back home from work today because it's this whole big thing. I like never explain my commutes because also like you don't need to know all the details of my commute, but there's like various different ways that I get to and from work. This morning I rode with Zach. Great, fun, love it. This afternoon I wanted to stop by a little gym that I have access to as an employee benefit, like part of my job benefits, and I've never like registered there through that, but I want to because they offer like classes, and it's been a long time since I've done a fitness class, and I really like fitness classes. I feel like they're more motivating and also just like fun. Like I used to do them all of the time, and since I have access to them, I was like, why don't I at least like register so that I can, as I'm available, go to a little fitness class without having to pay, which is just like a win-win-win-win. But so I wanted to stop by the gym on the way home tonight to get my little key card, which I got. I didn't show you it, my key card that I got. And so I had to take this little shuttle to get there. The only open spaces, I'm like still like burping to recover right now. The only open seats when I got on the little shuttle were in the back, and this is a piece of my lore that you probably don't know because I don't talk about it, but I definitely am a motion sickness girly. As I've gotten older, I've just gotten like more prone to motion sickness to where I was not fine on just this like little shuttle bus going through Atlanta. Like, to be fair, I was in the back, but also like it's just this little shuttle bus going through Atlanta. Like, it's not like we're winding up some mountain somewhere. Like, it's just this little bus. Everyone else is fine, and I'm sitting there and I was like, I can't have anyone talk to me. I'm like sweating. I'm just like drowsiness. Like, I get really drowsy whenever I'm motion sick, so I would always like about to fall asleep on this bus, but like not in a good way, like in a I'm gonna pass away after I pass out way. And then the traffic was so bad because one of the very busy roads, the red lights were out to where they were just like blinking like a stop sign, which really slowed things down. And so I was on the bus for a lot longer than you're usually on the bus for. I was not fine, but now I'm fine. But it's really hot outside. I really said but now I'm fine confidently. I'm not yet. Like, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm not on the bus anymore, so I'm fine in that realm. But I got home, well, I stopped by the gym and I like registered, and it was actually so quick and easy. So why haven't I done that before? I don't know. And then I came home, and as soon as I got home, I just started like dripping sweat. I was like, I need water, I need food, I need to lay down, but I'm gonna do those things. But I also have a brand deal that I'm gonna try to be filming right now today because I would like to get it done. So I I feel like this has been like a content creation week outside of the 9 to 5, just yesterday and today. I think that's it. I don't think there's something else that's due coming up, but the one that I filmed yesterday, I still haven't like edited or voiced over, so I still have that to do, but that's easier to do than the filming because I can like sit on my couch looking unpresentable and do that. Whereas right now I'm about to have to get myself a little presentable to film this portion of the brand deal. But it's a brand I'm really excited about, and we got a grocery delivery for it, so like that's awesome too. I'll be fine again. It's just wild how like being in the back of a little bus can just throw my day so off kilter. Work today was so busy, but like in a way that everything was manageable, but in a way that like had one more thing popped on the scale would have just tipple-toppled right on over. But I was doing things all day. I documented right up until the end, but I got all my notes done. I like addressed everything that needed to be addressed. So pros and cons. Busy day, but like it was steady. Like it kept me going, made the day go by very fast. I had like a few things that in my brain I was like, oh, I'll like organize these things in my brain, like sit and think or like plan out on my calendar in any downtime that I get today. No downtime. Immediate action steps right now. Drink water is gonna be number 1. Number 2, I think is gonna be the filming the brand deal. This is the first time that I've gotten a content brief that has like clip by clip what they would like, which I think I like because then you know exactly what they want. Like it's less like freedom as you're doing it, but like then it gets you exactly what you like, and it almost makes it a little more mindless because I don't have to come up with how to incorporate bullet points to say. I can just say what they would like me to say, especially when it's a company I'm excited about. Like everything that they'd like me to say I feel good about, so I don't think filming that should be too taxing, but I just want to make sure that like it looks nice, it sounds good, you know, just all of these things. And then eat, and then go work out. I'm doing legs today, which is terrifying, but gotta do what you gotta do, and then come back and shower, and that's it, hopefully. We're at the point in the week where all the days just kind of run together, and I swear that's why middle-aged people gave themselves hump day for Wednesday, because like how else would you differentiate Wednesday from anything else in the week? Today was fine at work. It was busy for like not fun reasons, but got through the day and have an Ulta package that came opened, so I'm hopeful that everything is inside that I ordered, because why is it open? I don't know, but we'll find out. And then I also have this like surprise little package that I do think I applied for, but I don't remember like actually what's in here. This one I didn't pay for. The Ulta one I paid for. Okay, it does look like everything's in here. There's all 3 items. USPS will not be hearing from me today. This is about my 4th repurchase of this moisturizer. I got it in PR last summer, like summer 2023, and it is a moisturizer from Vichy that has salicylic acid in it, and I genuinely feel like does really great things for my acne. I feel like a lot of moisturizers, I don't know, like the one I'm using now, we don't need to talk about at length because I don't like it, so I've been really waiting for this one to come in. It truly has been like 3 or 4 times that I have emptied this guy out because I like him so much, and it's been a while, and so I'm so excited to have him back on my face. I feel like it actually moisturizes me while addressing acne still. I missed him, really. I'm like feeling an emotional response right now. But since that is an active acne and you don't just like always want active ingredients, like sometimes you want your face to have a break. I also got this Vichy. It's a 72-hour moisture boosting cream. I feel like at night, I just love to just lather myself up, and this is like what that will be for. The acne one can be for the morning more so, and this one is my lather up at night and just like soak in it. Whenever slugging was a thing, like I love the feeling of just being all slugged up, moisture me up while also not giving me acne. And then this is gonna be a trial. I recently have learned that, well, I've kind of like known, but I haven't really like committed to it, but I've recently learned that my hair is like super low porosity is what it's called. Basically what that means in practice, I mean, number 1, so my hair is like very thick and like relatively coarse, and it overall appears pretty healthy usually, but also gets dry or like looks dry, which I've always heard from hairdressers. I've never really like quite identified with it, but sometimes I'll see myself from the back and I'm like, okay, I get what they mean by it looks dry. But I learned that my hair is low porosity, meaning it like takes a lot to absorb things basically. Like it needs very lightweight things, and some like telltale signs of that. There's like certain tests you can do that's like get a strand of your hair and put put it in a cup of water, and if it ends up on the top or middle or bottom, various things. But basically, like whenever I'm washing my hair, the water just like bounces off my hair. It takes a long time for it to get wet, and then it takes an even absurdly longer time for it to dry. But that's because like I don't know if it's actually a lower number or just like smaller pores in my hair to like absorb things. And so also then once it's absorbed, like that's why it takes forever to dry, is because it just like stays absorbed. And so low porosity hair is more likely to appear dry because like conditioners and stuff like that may just be going on the hair and not actually like affecting it and moisturizing it. And also it's more prone to like look like it has buildup in it, sort of like whether that's from product or also just like whenever hair oils, like it like just like builds up. I don't know if that's a good way to like word that, which I definitely feel in my hair as well. And so all of that to say, I currently have shampoo and conditioner that I'm using, and so I don't want to get new shampoo and conditioner before I have that done because that would just feel wasteful. I can just like get it whenever I'm out. This is from Bondi Boost, and it's their Heavenly Hydration Serum, and it's a very like lightweight water-based hydration serum, which means that theoretically my hair can like actually absorb it well and so like actually be hydrated down here well. Whenever I do need more shampoo and conditioner, I'll like re-look up what is actual good like shampoo and conditioner for low porosity hair, just so it can like overall actually be healthier. Let me look up so I can like actually tell you. This is like not a trait of myself that like I'm like so identifying with, but it's just like something new that I learned. So I'm trying to utilize my knowledge. Oh, here's a good way. So low porosity hair, and there's also high porosity hair that has like a different set of traits, characteristics. Low porosity hair is hair that doesn't absorb water and treatments easily. It can have the following characteristics. It doesn't get saturated easily when wet. That's like where it just like bounces off basically, and I have to like physically force my hair to get wet. It takes a long time to dry without heat. Products tend to stay on the surface of the hair instead of being absorbed, making treatments less effective. And then also any oils don't penetrate and can just sit on the surface of the hair. Low porosity hair is prone to product buildup, which can make it feel like weighted down or limp. And then also the hair's natural oils have trouble traveling from the roots to the ends due to tightly packed cuticles, and this can lead to dry and frizzy hair, especially at the ends. So things that are overall good are things like clarifying shampoos, lightweight products, avoiding like heavy butters and heavy oils. They say protein treatments are good, and then also wash hair at least once a week to retain moisture and elasticity, which does not seem like a suggestion that you should need to give, but I usually do like 5 to 6 days between hair washes, and by the 5th or 6th day I'm like really needing it. Like tomorrow is when I'll wash my hair and it'll really need it at that point, but also like it would be so dry and like my scalp would be so dry if I washed it more often than that. And I think why it took me so long to realize this, which like I'm saying realize this, like we'll see if this even, you know, drastically transforms my hair, and it'll probably take me like actually being mindful about the shampoos and conditioners and everything too in a different way, different knowledge based way. But because a lot of low porosity hair is like 4C, 4B hair, which obviously I do not have, so I didn't really know that like hair could be straight like mine and also be low porosity. I thought it was more like a trait of really curly hair, and it's not. Like they can be really curly and low porosity or really straight and low porosity, and so I just like didn't realize that that was my thing too. I forgot about this thing that we were opening. I think it's makeup. Oh yeah, it's a concealer from MAC. How cool. Little like 12, 13-year-old me would be screaming, crying, throwing up right now. Anyways, happy Wednesday. Like I said, there's like nothing to distinguish Wednesday from any other day. I feel like I went to the gym. It wasn't like all too stand out. I think I need to be more strategic about my afternoon pick-me-ups. I feel like I just fizzle out towards the end of the day, and I've been getting what should be a sufficient amount of sleep. But I think it's more the like duration of the day is what gets me than any kind of lack of sleep. But I'm gonna shower. It's 7:56 right now. I honestly probably shower and get ready for bed and then lay in bed until I'm ready to go to sleep, which I know sounds ridiculous, but like I'm trying to stock up on sleep, especially because Friday and Saturday will both be late nights for me, which you'll see when it happens, and we can talk about because I'll be packing for a trip probably tomorrow. I probably need to do that tomorrow. I don't want you to scare it off before I go.
Down?
The big one?
Well, you probably
Okay. Zach met me partway on my way home from work, which was a cutie little surprise. He's like been off this whole week because his first day of classes isn't until next week for the PhD program that we talked about in last week's vlog. That was a lot of week. But so he came and met me, and then we went on a little walk and a little greenery, and I feel very like sticky, sweaty, and buggy right now. I'm gonna have my chocolate milk and then do like everything: shower, washing hair, shaving, everything, which I'm so looking forward to the moment after that whenever I just feel so clean and put together. I just have to get to that moment. Happy Friday. What time is it?
5:43.
We have an hour until we leave for the airport, and I have all of my outfits laid out in little stacks. Let me put my underwear before I show you. Actually, I think I need to pack more underwear. Good, I'm seeing that now. I feel like you can never pack too many extras. But I don't think I've said this yet. We're going to Michigan this weekend. It's my first time ever in Michigan. I'm going to a new state this weekend because my cousin is getting married tomorrow. Actually, like 16 hours from now, I believe, is when the ceremony will be. So, creeping on up there. My airport outfit is my little brown matching set. I'm gonna bring this with me for good measure in case it gets cold. This is my wedding outfit for tomorrow. It's one shoulder, so I'm just bringing these to wear under it. But it's a little dress that you'll see in the Michigan vlog. And then they have an after party that I think I'm gonna bring this to, and then have this as backup. And then this is my little sister's that she left in Spain, and it's the first time I'm seeing her since then. So bringing that back for her. Bringing my just like little loungy clothes to have in the hotel for the like 2 hours that will be in the hotel total pretty much. And then bringing travel back on Sunday clothes. I have heels down in that bag down there that I'll wear to the wedding itself, and then I'll wear just the same shoes, my little like casual A.bea.s to the airport right now and for every other event over the weekend. I have my makeup and skincare packed in the suitcase right now. I still need to put things in there like my hairbrush, deodorant, that kind of thing. I think I'm just gonna bring my base shoulder bag, and then Zach and I are sharing a suitcase that is carry-on sized, but we will check it. Having a flight at 9 p.m. is funny because that means we're leaving for the airport literally at like 6:40 or so. But let me get all of this into the bag.